Hello, and what an exciting day. Today is my first launch of my first video regarding fragrances. My name is Curtis, and welcome to So Cool Fragrances. I am here to also let you know that I truly enjoy fragrances. It's amazing how these perfumers put their inventions together, the productivity, how they mix it, how they put this, put that, and come up with the final product and going, I'm going to put this out because I believe in this. And man, there are a lot of tons of fragrances out here that are just ultimate powerhouses, meaning that, it's just, they smell so good. And, I find it just amazing to come up with something and invent a fragrance and put it out there and you believe in it and we spray it and we go along and we get compliments and stuff like that. And it's mind blowing. But you know, as a kid, like I'm about to say, I had my dad, my uncles. They would come to the house and or wherever we're at, they all had different fragrances on. And back in the day, fragrances were strong. They were manly. They were out there, all you needed was maybe one or two sprays and you were good for the day, you know. And but they wore them well and they knew how to wear them. Um, they could all be in a different part of the house and I can tell you who's in the room. Sometimes I didn't even have to see them and I knew who was in the house. That's how amazing these fragrances were back in the day. But here we are today and they're still making these fragrances and they're all off the chain. Great fragrances. So today, I have one of my fragrances that I truly, truly, truly love and that I rock all the time. And it's Paco Rabanne's Elixir. And I'm here to tell you, this fragrance is awesome. I love this fragrance. There are other fragrances within this line that I have, and I love those as well. But this one here is playful, you know, it's got some sex appeal to it, especially when the wind is blowing and the weather is nice and it's right. On hot summer days, I don't really put this out until maybe the nighttime, when things kind of cool down a little bit because I think it works better that way. When the sun is out, it could be hitting you real hard, so you don't want that and you don't want the other people to turn their head and go, oh, that's a little bit too much. But here it is. This fragrance is awesome. I truly love Elixir. What a great production, invention Paco Rabanne put out on this go around with Elixir. It is so, so, so wonderful. Here's my presentation. As we all know, Paco Rabanne has the gold bar. It has the emblem, it has the million elixir, and it has the 100 ml at 3.4 ounces, fluid ounces that we have here. And here's the top of where the sprayer is, and then you have the side. Here's the back portion, and here's the other side, and here's the bottom where they have the information regarding the fragrance. The sprayer is wonderful. You have to kind of push it really hard to get the full effect of it. It sprays as a mist, a wide mist, and well, this is smelling so good. I'm just smells so good just on the first spray. It just wonderful. But this is the presentation for Elixir. As I stated before, well, me and Elixir smells so good to where, I just have to express that over and over and over because that's how I truly, truly feel about this fragrance. I love wearing it. So to tell you really how nice this smell, I have to tell you and show you the notes regarding Paco Rabanne's 1 Million Elixir. The top note is apple and divana. The mid note is damask rose, osmanthus, and cedar. The base notes are vanilla absolute, tonka bean, and patchouli. Wow, what an awesome combination that we have here. I'm here to tell you the apple, the divana, the vanilla, the rose, the patchouli, the tonka bean is very well mixed within this fragrance. Guys, I want to stress to you that the rose in here, you barely smell it. It's very toned down, but it's in the mix. It's not to where I know some guys might not like the rose or whatever, but do not let this send you, a little backwards about not wanting to look into this fragrance. But I love rose in my fragrances, but this one is really, really toned down. But it's within the mix. Sometimes you won't even really smell it, but it's there. It makes it to be in the mix is a wonderful thing to add rose to this fragrance with everything else that's tied in with it. To me, this fragrance, once again, I stress to you, it's very nice. I wouldn't wear this in the summertime in the middle of the day, but at night, it is wonderful at night, especially if you're outdoors, at a ball game or just sitting outside, just chilling, if you're with family outside, having a great time, anything outdoors is fine. Indoors is fine too, but you have to regulate your sprays. If you're going to be indoors, one or two sprays, because this fragrance is strong, for the first maybe 2 hours, you're going to get hit really hard with this. And that's a great thing because you're going to have longer longevity with this. And I love my fragrances that last long and, stand out and smell good. But the thing is, when you go to the cooler times of the year, like right now, we're in February. So out here, we're probably in the upper 50s or whatever, and the wind is blowing. You could go 3 or 4 sprays, and the wind is blowing and stuff like that. And, you're going to turn heads with this one. I'm here to tell you. Uh, but it's very nice. You're going to get, like I said, with the strength of it, you're going to get longevity. You're going to get uh, projection. You're going to get everything that's needed in here, and stuff like that. So as a reminder, pay attention throughout the year when you want to spray something like to this caliber, spray light sometimes. It depends on the weather. You can spray heavier, to keep it going throughout the day. This fragrance gives me probably more than 8 hours. I would say 10 hours with this fragrance. Um, and that takes you the whole day, so the projection is when you first start, is well beyond arm's length. And once the 2 hours is over with, you're going to smell it throughout the day on yourself. It's going to have a nice cloud. And when you walk by, people are going to smell you. They are going to smell you. Um, I just want to emphasize and let you know that, because of the strength, do not let that, it's not a negative. We like fragrances because, they last long. To me, it doesn't matter. I like fragrances that are lighter. I wear those, but I apply more to make it last long. So you just have to know each fragrance and how they perform. So you're gonna get some that's gonna perform less than 8. There are some out there that perform 4 hours. Some are a little bit less. And then you have some that are 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours. They call those beast mode. But anyway, this is how this goes with these compositions and stuff like that. You have to know your fragrance. Try it and know it. Most of all, I'm saying that this fragrance is wonderful. I love it. Before taking my word, go to the mall, go to Sephora, go to Ulta, go to Macy's, Dillard's. Try it for yourself and see how it works for you. You might not like it, or you may like it. And that's the difference too. Please try these fragrances before purchasing. I'm telling you what I'm telling you because I really love this fragrance. I really, really do. You see how I'm holding it, right? Like a baby. Like a baby. Yeah. I have fun too with this all the time. But I want to thank each and every one for looking at, so cool fragrances. And I hope you enjoy my videos. And I'm going to have fun with this. And please like and subscribe to So Cool Fragrances. There's more to come. This is my first one, and I'm truly enjoying what I'm doing. I'm going to see you guys out there. Have a wonderful day.